You are watching the bonus content. If for some reason you've not seen part 1, make sure you go watch that first. Enjoy!
There were some of my questions, and then I went to the internet to see if there were any like funny questions, because it's always funny to see what other people come up with.
Okay.
And so I've got a few ones. They're just lightning quick. There's no backstory behind them like my crazy fiber adventures.
Right.
Shoot. Bang them out.
Would you rather have the ability to read minds or the power to speak any language of a native speaker, but the catch is that to read someone's mind, you have to be 3 millimeters away from them, and to speak in the foreign language, you can only shout it. Yeah, so basically either 3 millimeters...
You'd want to do it to someone you wouldn't know for some reason,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
And then how would you just be like... Don't mind me.
Yeah. You don't want to go to Japan and just be like, "Hi everyone, how's it going?"
Exactly.
You'd just be annoying. Everyone would avoid you.
Yeah.
I'd like to read minds because you still sneak up behind people and be like,
Yeah.
"What's you reading about?" I'm just thinking about cakes right now.
Yep, he is.
It's just been cakes.
It's a true fact.
Mind reading.
Okay, cool.
I know what you're thinking about, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, you're
That's
in trouble.
Sarah.
Would you rather fart popcorn or have your past, present, and future web history available to everyone and anyone?
Oh.
That is good. Wow. Okay, so let's just deal with the farting popcorn first.
My mouth salivated at the thought.
Farting.
It would come out of your butt.
It's just the word popcorn.
It would come out of your butt, dude. You couldn't do anything with that.
I guess instead of popcorn, you could call it poopcorn.
Yeah,
Yes, you
okay. It takes awkward farting situations to a whole nother level. Because imagine you're in like a cinema or
Cinema
a
would be good.
funeral,
Be useful.
or you're sat down. You couldn't just like let one out, and it would be like. And then, but
Whole web
that's
history.
yeah. I'd go with the farting. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's everything.
He was looking at reviews for suction on Hoovers the other day.
No, I accidentally stumbled across that.
Oh, you stumbled across.
This one is very, very weirdly popular online. I don't know why. Would you rather have sex with a goat and no one thinks you did it, or not have sex with a goat and everyone thinks you did it?
That actually touches on really kind of like moral things there.
It didn't specify what kind of goat.
Dude, what?
No, I'm not saying what kind of breed of goat. I'm saying
A chocolate goat?
a chocolate goat, an inflatable goat,
Lots of
a
people
marshmallow
inflatable
goat. I'm gonna go with a marshmallow goat
Okay, I like that you're bending all the questions.
with no sentience. It doesn't.
It's not a...
It's not a creature.
I feel like it would be a bit of a cop-out for me to just ditch my whole moral issue and go, a marshmallow goat. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that, like, you know, the whole, would I be able to live with the secret of doing the goat versus the horror of the reputation, I'm just not gonna answer the question.
Bill has opted to go with a marshmallow goat.
I have. I like marshmallows.
Would you rather live
Okay.
a 1,000-year life or 10 100-year lives?
That's the same thing, isn't it?
No.
One 1,000-year life, you're the same person. 10 100-year lives, you get a fresh start every time, an actual fresh start.
Yeah, but would you just?
It depends entirely on whether or not you keep your consciousness, because...
But what happens if you're suddenly a baby again?
We could be having 10 100-year lives right now.
And not know about it. Live for 1,000 years.
Live for 1,000 years.
I'd go for live for 1,000.
You'd probably go really crazy and stuff, but that would be cool.
I want a hover Segway. Or wires to be abolished.
Yes.
Well, I give it like 5 years and I'm gonna get mad.
You don't even want to watch. I glanced at mine to expect something.
Where's the year hand?
The last question.
Oh god.
Would you rather
Okay.
have a dragon or be a dragon?
Ooh. I would definitely.
Dan, your face is disgust.
I would have a dragon.
You would have a dragon, like a baby pet dragon.
Because then I'd still be Phil, but I'd be like, hey, look at my amazing dragon. But if you are a dragon, you're just gonna probably kill people.
That is true.
This is basically touching on the theme of flight and how, you know, it's the kind of like the evolutionary thing about all humans are just like genetically sad that we'll never be able to fly ourselves.
Yeah.
If I was just like a stupid dragon, because you know it depends on the fictional universe.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
dragons are stupid. If I was like Smaug and I could be incredibly intelligent and, you know, be just as conscious as a human and then fly, I see no advantage to being a human.
You'd probably get shot down by the queen.
If you could just have the brain and consciousness of a human, but then a body of a dragon. Why would you just want to own a dragon?
Because the queen would kill you with a shotgun.
You could be a good dragon. There's good dragons in stories.
I'm now picturing a queen wielding a shotgun shooting down a dragon. Tally-ho!
What would you do, PJ?
I think, although I mean I love the idea of actually flying, and I have some amazing physics in flying dreams.
Burn the faces of my enemies!
Oh, it's so tough. But I think as myself right now in this position in life, I would probably have a dragon. I mean, I'm looking into moving into London and all sorts of stuff. If I am a dragon, what landlord is going to take me on? You're not a fire hazard to my establishment. I suppose having a dragon, like, what's that? Oh, it's just a big dog. I suppose that's another question, like having a dragon. Would you be allowed a dragon in this place?
I'd hide.
We're not technically allowed any pets, are
No.
we? So, no.
I suppose I would have a dragon then.
What would your dragon call be?
I wouldn't need to call. I would just telepathically think, "Dragon, I need you," and it would come flying to my savior. If I fell off a cliff,
yeah.
I would just think, "Dragon, I need you," and it would swoop in and grab me like a faithful Charizard. Not Ash's Charizard though, because that one was a bit of a bitch.
It was.
Goat sex.
I hope you enjoyed the bonus content, guys. Please do subscribe to my channel if you're new, and maybe go check out some other of my videos. See you soon.